Kylie Jenner recently left fans in a huff when she was caught holding a pack of cigarettes. But the Kardashian star isn't the only member of her famous family to have been snapped sneaking a smoke. Last week, Kylie, 25, was reportedly on a date with her rumored new man, Timothée Chalamet. The pair were spotted for the first time together at a family barbecue earlier this month. The mother of two wore a black leather jacket, leggings, and boots at the gathering alongside sister Kendall and Timothy's sibling Pauline, according to photos from the gathering. However, many fans were distracted to see the youngest Kar Jenner clutching a pack of cigarettes and an ashtray while walking around outside. In a Reddit chat room, followers shared their disappointment at the discovery. Who in this age, with all we know about lung cancer, is picking up ciggies? One person asked. Another added, I am really surprised with the way the Kardashians are so concerned about their appearances that they smoke. What about the wrinkles it'll cause? While a third noted, they must reek. I mean, if that's your vice, I don't care. Smokers do have a bad smell to them though. And one person slammed. Just more reiteration that they hide the most real parts of who they really are. Kylie has previously blasted cigarettes in the past, declaring, "Smoking is disgusting." But as far back as 2015, the then teenager was seen blowing smoke rings with a vaporizer, suggesting she was a bit of an old hand when it came to puffing. However, Kylie isn't the only Kardashian sister to smoke if they got Kourtney Kardashian. Last month, Kourtney, 44, was burned for sucking on a cigarette on a social media post. In a series of photos, Kourtney, whose brown roots were pushing up through her blonde highlights, held a cigarette between her fingers and in her mouth. The woman behind lifestyle brand Posh seemed ready for the ensuing expected reaction, almost daring followers to complain. "Bye bye Blondie," she captioned the post in reference to her hair before adding, "One more smoking hot post for the haters." The haters did indeed hate, flooding the comments section with disapproval. The wellness guru promoting smoking cigarettes? One person posed, "Interesting." Another bashed, "You preach about healthy living but yet you post pictures of yourself smoking a cigarette, which is literally the worst thing for your body and the complete opposite of a healthy lifestyle." As a third chimed in, "Regardless if it's a pun and a prop. It's not cool and not funny." Kendall Jenner. Sometimes the sisters pass on the cigarettes for another form of smoking. But the reaction from fans is usually just as vitriolic. At the start of the decade, Kylie's sister, Kendall, 27, confessed that she is a stoner. During a 2020 episode of Sibling Rivalry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson, the model shared that she loves marijuana. After admitting that she uses cannabis, Kendall added, "No one knows that, so that's the first time I've ever really said anything out there." The Keeping Up with the Kardashians star appeared on the podcast alongside Kourtney Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. In 2019, critics slammed Kim, 42, as being a bad influence on her children after she made a shocking smoking confession in an interview with People. How do I do it all? It is exhausting. I just say CBD. But I do. I really that has gotten me through a lot. CBD is the second most prevalent active ingredient in marijuana. While the star made it clear she's not a weed smoker at all, she did claim that CBD saved her life. Kim's fans seemed to take exception to the TV personality's CBD use, as they reposted the quote on a Kardashian-dedicated Reddit board. One fan commented, "I cannot believe she admitted to smoking. I thought she was always too goody for that." They then added, "But then again she is trying to relive her youth, so I see why she's trying to be hip and relatable to the younger generation." Another person responded, "Smoking is not the same as vaping, but I get your point. I'm surprised with this one." Khloe Kardashian. Khloe, 38, was accused of smoking a marijuana joint during a 2017 vacation in Costa Rica. The reality star was filmed holding the suspicious-looking cigarette as she greeted Kourtney's former lover Scott Disick. While pot may still be taboo in parts of the U.S., it's decriminalized for personal use in Costa Rica. It's also now fully legal in their home state of California. However, at the time, joints were banned, and smoking more heavily frowned upon. Khloe was previously spotted smoking a suspicious-looking cigarette in 2014, but her representative said at the time, she doesn't smoke pot or cigarettes. It's a hookah stick, which is tobacco-free. It's called Phantom Smoke. Kris Jenner. Even the sister's momager, Kris Jenner, has been caught smoking, though she regrets it now. In an early episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kris poured herself a glass of wine after a long day. Kourtney, Kendall and Kylie, sitting nearby, knew what this meant. Wine first, then cig, Kendall teased her mom. Kris became instantly defensive, begging the girls to stop harassing her, and barking out, "You guys are making me sound like I have a problem." Kourtney replied, "Right. Because you do." Feeling challenged, Kris boasted, "You guys don't think I could stop smoking for a week?" As if in unison, the three daughters all said a flat, "No." Now looking defeated, Kim dismissed her brood and stormed out of the room. That gave Kourtney a chance to plot a mean prank on her parent. "If she's not going to stop, let's, force her to stop," she shared to her sisters. The three filled up pitchers and carafes with water and crept upstairs, as Kris stepped outside for a smoke. They cautiously opened a sliding door, walked out on the balcony, and proceeded to dump all the water on their mom, extinguishing the cigarette and drenching her in the process. Kris was soaked. Her normally full hair was now flat and heavy, as water continued to ride down her cheeks. "What in the HL are you guys doing?" she screamed, re-entering the house. "This is messed up. You better start running for the hills." Kris chased her kids into the kitchen, where instead of surrendering, they refilled their containers as Kylie super soaked her some more. "The cigarette's out, Kylie, all right?" Kris begged to her daughter. Kourtney tried to lighten the mood, telling Mom, Your makeup looks nice like that. All Kris could do was shake her wet head and sigh. You guys are really out of your mind.